Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel, all series videos. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video, I'll be updating you on his mistress child. This particular series is hot and I've been giving you back-to-back updates and will continue to give you back-to-back updates on this series. Guess what? In this update, Babuji trusts Yashoda and gave Randhir a deity slap. You need to watch till the end to find out how it happened. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you feel about this video in the comment section and don't forget to subscribe. Let's go. The episode starts with Randhir telling that Yashoda and I love each other. Yashoda asks, "What nonsense are you saying?" Babuji holds Yashoda's hand. Yashoda says he is lying. Randhir says, "I was silent because of you. You said that when Asta returned to you, then we will stay here." He says, "Until when will you hide our love from them?" And asks, "Why are you scared?" Yashoda says he is lying. Randhir asks her not to leave him and don't make his truth as lie. Krishna says, "You are doing this to take revenge for your father's suicide." Randhir says, "I am a lawyer," and says this victory and defeat is in everyone's work. He says, "Your husband was right and was doing his work, and my father was wrong and should have appreciated him, but he committed suicide." He asks why she's scared and says, "I am with you," and says your family doesn't care for you. Yashoda asks him not to say about her family. Randhir says love is not a sin and says your husband has left you and your family is torturing you. Don't you have the right to leave? Yashoda asks Babuji to leave her hand and says she will not leave him. Randhir says you are not having strength, but I have it. He asks Babuji to give Yashoda's hand in his hand and says everyone's happiness lies in this. Yashoda asks, "How dare you?" Babuji gets up. Amma asks, "What are you going to do?" Kamini says Babuji is going to unite Yashoda with her lover. Amma shouts, "Kamini!" Bansal asks, "Until when we will be ashamed for Yashoda's shameless act?" Babuji takes Yashoda to Randhir. Amma asks, "What are you doing?" Randhir says, "I will be indebted to you for taking this decision." Babuji leaves Yashoda's hand and then slaps Randhir hard. He then grabs his collar and says, "Yashoda is my Bahu and I know what she can do and what she can't do." He says, "You can't provoke us by saying fake story against her," and asks him to leave. He asks him to leave or he will make his face red and will make him humiliated on the street. Randhir asks if your slap will change Yashoda and my truth, and says you are acting to show trust on Yashoda to save the respect, and you are thinking that nobody will understand, but everyone will understand. He says he will win him. Babuji asks him to leave, else it will be bad. Randhir folds his hand and goes. Yashoda falls on Babuji's feet and says, "Enough." She says, "It is enough for me that Babuji's trust and belief is on me." The neighbor says maybe Gupta Ji is saving his respect by showing fake trust. Babuji asks Yashoda to get up. He asks Yashoda to see in everyone's eyes and says they have questions in their eyes and asks her to make them believe her. And this will be possible when she has proof against Randhir. He says nothing will happen if I regard your innocence. He asks her to go and bring her innocence proofs so that she can get freed from her accusation and he can walk in the neighborhood with pride again. Yashoda says, "I am relieved that my Babuji's trust is on me," and says, "You are right that I shall prove my innocence." She says, "I will give proofs." And Randhir said, that he wants to take revenge from Ashok, but he has targeted the family also. She says she will not leave him. The neighbor says we need the answer and leave from there. Yashoda tells Amma that she will leave. Asta turns her face and goes inside. Nopal and Krishna go with her. Arvind gets angry and goes from there. Kamini tells Bansal that she doesn't know what happened to Babuji suddenly and from where he got so much sympathy and love for Yashoda. Yashoda is thinking about Babuji's words and going to her house. Arvind asks Babuji, why did he melt down after Yashoda told him the fake story? Babuji says, I didn't become stone for Yashoda. Amma says, but you made stone walls and this is happening due to it. Babuji says, I thought Ashok would return seeing her outside. Amma says, Ashok might have seen the newspaper today and says he shall come by now. Else, you have to go and bring Yashoda, Nopal and Krishna back home. Kamini says, Krishna. Amma says, Krishna also. She says, I will not say anything if you fight with her at home, but I can't see her struggling outside. She says either Ashok will return or you will bring them back. Arvind says no. She will never return in the house. She deserves hatred. She is my baby's murderer. Mawa comes there and says Yashoda will not come here. She has stolen my baby. Arvind says nobody will come. I will make sure of it. He threatens Amma and Babuji and says if anyone thinks about this, then I will not bear it. Yashoda comes to their house and finds the door open. The landlord is inside and asks them to pick their stuff and leave from there. Yashoda asks the landlady to make him understand. The landlord says he will decide and asks her to pick her stuff and leave. Amma tells Babuji that everything is shattering and asks him to gather everything. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.